show that
just
off.
about to pour me a mixed drink.
I'm trying to be a bit more professional and let you guys know before we go live.
Thank you,
Alright.
Palpatine Kermit. Palpatine Kermit knows
But
exactly.
then you wouldn't have that beautiful clip about me talking about my toes.
What Aaron, just be quiet at this point. What the
but
fuck?
here's the thing. We've already had some conversation being in the past 10 minutes that aren't TOS friendly.
Yeah, probably not.
So I'm giving a heads up
Cancel
this time.
culture.
Yeah, just talking about
There we go.
Some
Now,
Aaron's
Hey
boyfriend.
guys, welcome to Session 20. We play
It is
D&D
now boy.
here. We're just a bunch of random chuckle fucks.
Don't lie to them, sweet. We don't play D&D. We meme
Yeah.
all day.
Hardcore memeing, dog.
Yeah, we meme all day. We're just on the D&D channel. We're a bunch of chuckle fucks on the internet.
What's a chuckle fuck, sweet?
Okay, you know what? That's a lot of questions you don't need to answer on this streaming
It's
platform.
something
That's a lot.
adorable.
I just need to know if I need to be offended by it here in 2021.
2021, you might as well be offended by the breeze that blows past your face when you walk out of your front door in the morning, okay? Anyway, it is your favorite bard back again with the recap. So the recap is...
I've never
Shut
once done the recap.
Well, I mean, you know,
Wait,
your boy...
can you make a custom homebrew creature called a chuckle fuck?
I swear to God, sweet. If we
It's
have
like a miniature Tarask.
Oh, dude, do it. I swear
The
to God.
only noise it makes is the turtle banging noise.
Oh, hold on. I'll post that noise. Hold on. I got you, dog. I'm just gonna type in turtle scream on Google, and it should be the first thing that pops up. Yep, there it is.
Or the noise that what's the super tiny angry frog that screams?
Angry Frogman.
Okay, I really don't think this is it. But
No,
I'll
it's like an
put it in.
actual frog. It looks like a ball and just goes.
Oh, that was
yeah, I
fun.
know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, that's
the
it
trash
right there.
just
That's
makes
not
that
the one I
noise.
think you know.
So anyways, D&D.
Oh.
No, man, we gotta do the podcast section first.
Oh, you're right.
Where we
Listen,
get people in the mood to the type of
No,
BS
no,
that we
no,
talk
no.
about.
We gotta
Hold on.
we gotta record it and then post it on our Patreon.
That noise.
What? You mean Sweet's Patreon?
The fastest
No, it's
turtle
our
you've ever
Patreon.
seen. All right, guys, listen. It's your favorite bard back again with the recap. So listen. On the last,
Don't
on the
do the
last
recap around here.
hold on, no, the recap of the last podcast. I don't do the recap of the session. I don't remember that shit. I'm usually drinking by the end of it, so I need to be reminded. Anyway. So anyway, the recap of the last podcast is we talked about a bunch of bullshit that is relevant to D&D and could probably be against TOS. Welcome to the second variation of that, and we'll start it off with our beautiful...
Can I vote kick Tyler?
Our wonderful...
I would like.
Aaron, I fucking hate you. I say
Is there a bot we could put in the server that gives us the option to vote to kick?
what?
'Cause I think that would be
As
amazing.
soon as I open my mouth, y'all all of a sudden gonna kick me. What the I'm a bard. What do you expect me to do? I'm a vicious mockery, all of you. I swear to God.
Oh, you don't even have Tasha's hideous laughter.
Okay, so this is
I'm
also
gonna
going to be the
dude,
first
12
episode
upside
of
the
our
head.
the first session of ours that goes to YouTube. So let's yeah, okay. Welcome. We play D&D. We're a bunch of but there's enough of an introduction to the chuckle fuckery that is us. The chaos, the insanity.
Hey, when I pee, is it supposed to burn?
Yeah, it is. It's normal.
Yeah, it depends on depends on how high your body temperature.
Oh no!
is, man.
After the date with the gnomish chick, it was kind of weird.
It depends on the flavor.
Yeah.
What does that mean? Please don't explain. That was rhetorical. Please don't explain.
Also the color too.
Yeah. If it's
Brown?
red, it would definitely hurt.
Wait, that's not normal?
It was kind of magenta. I don't know.
Yeah, that's normal for gnomes.
That's licorice flavored. You didn't know that?
Yeah.
What did-
Yeah. You did so yeah. In my homebrew, there is soda, but it's exclusively made out of gnome piss.
Let me tell you, your boy Angus got that. No, I'm not making that part of the canon. No.
Yeah. So because you were hooking up with the gnome, you just yeah.
You just got soda sprayed
Soda.
all over him.
Yeah, all up in
Sweet,
you.
I swear to God,
All-
if
all
all of a sudden
over.
you say you have an itching feeling during the middle of the session, I swear to God,
No,
we
it's
gonna have a
sticky. She was grape flavored.
I mean, my favorite soda is Grape Coke.
Okay,
so
okay,
I'll be
okay,
all-
that's
okay. Anyway,
right.
anyway. Let Palpatine Kermit take it from here. Go ahead.
Sometimes I hate myself, and that's okay. That's the
You
message of the
influence this
stream.
group.
All
Only
around me.
All right.
Josh, shut the fuck up.
So we're all are we all here? We all ready?
Yeah.
All
It is
right,
now
all right.
I mean, depends on how you define ready, but yeah.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
All right. Yeah, welcome to Session 20. We're going to play some D&D. Let's go. Hey. Mr. Diary Man.
Me?
Mr. Diary Man.
Would you like us to read
All
your
right,
journal
all right.
at the start of
Let's
this?
get some cringe
Oh, more so than we already have?
cap here with Mo, since this is like going into a part of his arc.
You boy,
I
Angle.
gotta get in the character. Ugh.
Equip your armor. Equip your armor.
Oh.
Mo. Get it? Because Mo. Okay.
No.
See,
How long has it been, Sweet?
a
Has
week?
it been almost like
It's been about a month.
it's been a bit over a year since Mo has
Oh.
in game.
No, man.
Did you start it before we started the shipyard?
What?
No, he's asking a different question. Yeah, that's kind of up to you, man.
Oh, go ahead. My bad.
If you want to be like just like when he met the party, he left the country, this place. That would probably, I believe that would stick him around 4 months, 5 months.
What is this?
Has it really only been that long in game?
I thought it's been longer.
Yeah,
There's a piece of metal in my neck. That's funny.
Oh yeah, it's only been like 4 months.
All right, all right. Here we go.
When you recap, make sure you do my thing verbatim or whatever.
It's been 4 months since my last attempt to take down the bitch queen of. Hold on, I need to.
Might want to recap the last session.
Yeah, no, this is going into it.
In a world where Mo is okay, I'll stop.
Fighting a bitch queen.
The
Stop.
bitch queen of Secco.
Secco mode. I'll stop. Damn it. Okay.
This group I have found become the first friends I think I've had in I believe in my life since I've had my village. I've gone through so much bullshit with them. And I owe them so much. And here they are still continuing to help me exact my revenge. We spent the last month or so picking things back together, tying up loose ends. And here we are at the doorstep of Secco, about beat the fuck out of some military captain because he was trying us way too hard.
But your boy.
But now we're in the city looking for the bitch queen.
Because of your boy.
That is all.
Okay. I would just like to bring up that there are some aliases that some of our guys are going by that they'll need to keep up with during this next coming sessions.
That's true.
Mo, do you happen to remember yours? Because I tried to convince the captain you are a man of great esteem that he should not.
Retless Eam.
Retless Eam, of course, and I believe there's one more. It's either Josh. I mean Loomis.
I failed.
Yeah, Loomis failed.
Loomis failed, so Loomis is Loomis. So who else? You're what?
I am Rot.
You're Rot?
Mm-hmm.
Bedildo. Why? Why didn't you just go by Bedildo?
Because I don't want people to know my name.
Well, Bedildo's anyway. Anyway, okay. Okay, so we have Badil and Mo who have alternate identities.
Of course, we could just keep the bit going and keep calling me Lumen.
Yeah, no, actually, that's a great idea. I love that. Even though people start correcting, I thought your name was Loomis. No, bitch. Listen here.
The only people that know my name are the guards.
Just let me do the talking, okay? Anyway, so that begins this session of Session 20 with your favorite bard here announcing Angus Thundor.
With your least favorite bard here.
Okay, so, Loomis, listen here.
As you guys enter into the city of Sicko, this is a massive metropolis. Smaller than Acida, though still very large compared to many other cities and towns that you've been to over your life. The entire city has many, from the airship, you were able to see many domed roofs and towers stretching up into the sky. You saw small areas of shantytown around the outer walls, and an inner wall that seemed to have covered over a smaller section of a noble area. Much of the architecture here
I'm sorry, David.
Large focus on symmetry of the buildings, proper proportions upon them, and geometry and regularity in them. It's very much of for a real world example, Renaissance styled construction. As you guys enter, you'd probably enter in from the direction that you guys were coming. That would probably put you in the more crafting section of the city. There's
wonderful.
A lot of raw material, lumber moving around, a lot of wagons with massive, strong horses or oxen, some sort of beasts of burdens pulling them. You have the scent of many different things through the air: blacksmith, sulfur, coal, sawdust. Occasionally you would probably see some sculptors shifting and moving wood about. What is it that you guys are doing? Most of the population is human as well here. So you guys do draw a massive amount of attention. As
we do?
2 turtles, a large Goliath, a large Leonin, which is extremely rare on this continent.
A very stout bard. I mean,
a stout bard and a...
Yeah, that's right.
Another massive Goliath. You guys do...
Because I'm
draw attention.
Okay.
And you definitely would notice the guard watching you from many different points. As you entered the city walls, they would have let you in, but they would have just been laser-dyed focus on you. And as you move into the city a bit, whenever you do pass a guard, you see them out of the corner of their eyes watching you.
Every time I see one that's trying to hide the fact that he's watching me, I just nod at him.
Can I retroactive go back a little bit before we left the ship and drop a spell I have going, because otherwise bad things will happen to crew?
Oh.
Since I have animated dead on the ship, I would would definitely put that down and keep the skeleton in the rooms for later. Because I don't know when we're going back to the ship.
Well, we had told them that this is we're here on just visiting.
Per that mission. No, I'm playing.
No. You almost had me there, Kyle.
We are doing we're just visiting to see what.
Okay, we're nobles who are visiting.
I thought it was kind of like a business.
Yeah, we were supposed to be trying to establish relations between Titus's trade route with some of the.
Okay, lads. The first thing we should do is go get a high-end tavern/inn. We need to blend in as much as possible before we go any further.
I I believe me and Loomis were headed to a magic shop.
All right.
I think we were
I'll try to
headed
find one.
to a.
Me and Kyle were going to go restaurant hopping.
I wanted
Just
to head
out
to
around the castle.
I wanted
Alright.
to head to a tailor first to see if I could get some fancy robes.
I would like
Alright.
to walk with him.
Well, we will all meet here in let's say a couple hours. Let's go do what we need to do and get back here.
Since
I would like to go along with Loomis.
I too will accompany Loomis.
Me and Badil going on a date.
Give them their space. Their
It's more like a father-child adventure.
What are you doing, stepson? Sorry.
No, Badil's the creepy uncle.
Yeah.
That makes
What?
sense.
Don't agree with that. What the?
Not the touchy uncle. That's different.
No,
but don't
creepy
agree
uncle.
with
The one that just, you don't understand.
He's
Really
like
fascinated by
dead
the
body
Legal or
kid.
not?
Anyway, so me and
Badil's the uncle
Belgoria
that you're
accompany
worried
Loomis.
about that you shouldn't be.
What?
I guess it's the uncle you're not worried about, but you should be.
Yeah.
What, me? I just
Angus
drink.
is the cool uncle.
I'm the cool uncle that
that
drinks,
you
damn
should
it.
be worried about, because that's the one that's gonna like get you arrested.
Listen,
Yeah.
man, that happened one time. Anyway,
You ever done drugs, kid?
maybe.
I know how getting arrested feels, guys.
You know,
It's not that fun.
Shneesh,
So-
you know. Anyway,
Let's go with someone's gonna be trying to buy clothes.
Me too. I would like to follow Loomis.
I guess we're all following besides Kyle and Badil.
All right. So the first set of clothes is you ask around a bit, and most of the normal commoners in this section of the crafting area are not exactly tailor people. They're just like, I got this. I got like 3 pairs of shirts. Sort of people.
For $19.99?
Though you're fairly able, after a bit of time, pick out a handful of like the shop managers or the foreman or an occasional noble coming into there, procuring some sort of crafted good, whether that be a small sculpture, a bust, anything around that for themselves. And they would point you towards a tailor within the noble section of the city.
In
Von
that
Hasselberg Weave.
Ah, of course.
case, Von Hasselberg?
Yes.
Von Hasselberg. And I would like to quickly, from on top of Algoria's shoulders, say,
Hasselberg
guys.
or Stellenberg?
The Stellenberg, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm pronouncing it.
Stellenberg. I would like to quickly remind the group, guys, remember, we're nobles. Act as such.
Stellenberg?
As I point my nose slightly at 15-degree
Yeah.
angle. Exactly 15 degrees.
Are you riding my shoulders?
Yes, you also need to do a 15-degree angle, but cut it down to about a 7-degree angle so it doesn't like flip me off, okay?
So I don't poke you.
Yes.
So I got coral horns now, so
Coral
would I
headed
still be able, would I still be able to poke him with my
Stop.
coral horns?
There could be a lot more of a jab than a fucking poke.
I was about to say, I might get like some gangrene or like some fish disease.
You saying I'm nasty, bitch?
So, but let me just tell you.
Hey, look at those toes.
Yes.
Anyway, so we're all gonna act fancy. We're going to Van Helsing's clothing shop for the damned.
Von Stellenberg, don't you dare
Yeah.
tarnish Kurtig's name.
The Stellenberg
oh.
Weave.
No!
You guys are able
I saw
to enter into the noble sector, as they probably assume you do have the social standing, especially the wealth end of things, since you showed up in an airship, and it seems as if the entire guard already know of your existence. They allow you in, and the Stellenberg Weave. As you guys enter in, it's this very man, have any of you guys ever been into like a boutique clothing shop?
I've been in San Francisco, yes.
Yeah, it's very
I
much
think I
like
know
that,
too.
where it's just like there's like you look around and there's like very few actual clothes out, but there's
yeah.
like a sitting area that has like water and some alcohol.
Okay, I will say this: I was outside of it because I felt like I was too like southern to go in. I felt like they asked me to leave if I stayed in.
Running the shop, though, a lot of you would probably notice the middle-aged half-elven female with the
hell yeah, damn
long, straight gray hair that's sort of pulled back behind her into a ponytail. She has blue eyes, rough brown skin, and she is short and plump. She only is about 5'3".
Let your boy Angus do the talking.
Oh my god.
As you guys enter in, she goes, "Hello? How may I help you guys?
She's middle-aged.
New customers."
Hello. Yes, we were looking for some fine clothing because we are new to nobility.
So, what is it that you are wishing to get? A cloak, robes, full wardrobe?
Myself personally, I would just like some robes.
Robes, okay. Like leisure wear? Also, would you guys like a drink? Here, sit down. A drink,
Speaking
alcohol?
language, lady.
I'll take it.
Oh, lass, you just made your best friend. I hop off Valgoria's shoulders and sprint. I mean, not sprint. It would look weird, but I would hastily walk toward her.
I thought you didn't go in, Tyler.
My, you're such an adorable little boy.
Ma'am, I'll have you know, I'm a full-grown man. I'm a stout halfling.
My apologies. I'm so sorry.
Lass, it's all right. You know, it's just we're small people. We understand.
I gotta pat him on top of the head.
Valgoria, piss off.
So she has you guys sit down upon the furniture within it and leaves. A few minutes later, comes back with a few glasses of wine.
Oh, nice. Okay. Now, what wine is this, milady? Milady, Jesus Christ! I never thought I'd say that.
It's really crappy wine. It's not good at all.
Ma'am, this is I cast. Oh no, I don't have. I'm not sure I have that equipped.
Don't cast magic, dumbass.
No, I was gonna cast presentation on it. Unknowing.
You can't use magic at all.
No magic.
Oh, that's right. No magic at all. Well, I taste it. I would actually say I grab the glass. I taste it. Ma'am, this is delicious. Thank you very much. You're a fine lass, and you have even finer wine. Isn't that right, fellas and ladies?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's up.
No.
God, I forgot what Parker's character's name was.
I just quietly.
Zorik. Yeah, there we go.
But that his real name, and he was faking being someone else.
I don't care about his real name. I care about his von Hestellenberg name.
Yeah. And she goes, so, yes, what type of clothes? What would you like? I'm assuming something custom and not something that we already have.
I would like some assless chaps. No, I didn't actually say that.
Okay, yeah, we could do those. We could do those, yeah. As she starts to write down into a small notebook that she has sitting within her palm.
Okay. Yes, ma'am. It's for
and get your name.
That'd be Angus Thundor of the Thundor's clan. Of course, you've heard of us, of course.
Okay. So yeah. You'd like some chaps. Okay.
Oh my god.
Can I get a robe to go over what I'm currently wearing? Just to kind of completely cover it up.
What have I done?
Just a nice robe.
Like what type of robe?
Angus has to piss. He's going
You want like the half shoulder cape where it like covers half and half of your back and front?
Like a poncho?
I think we want something casual to wear around town that just makes us look the part.
Okay. It will take a given some of your guys' more extreme proportions.
I'm not interested in these clothing. I am but a bodyguard.
custom made. I'm afraid I don't have anything in stock that would fit any of you.
Not even me?
And she looks up at the nearly 8-foot tall Goliath monk. No.
Okay.
Yes, we're not we're quite the motley crew.
I was the runt of my family, if that helps.
Angus arrives back from pisser.
I hope the operative word there is was the runt.
Oh, I mean, I still am. I was the baby, as I've been told.
So what is it that you guys would again? So your horned friend would like a casual robe to wear upon her armor.
Mm-hmm.
The little one would like some chaps.
Of the assless variety.
Yes. What else would you guys? Anything else?
I would also like a casual robe, just wear around town.
I would like a casual robe, but I would also like some finer clothes that I could still wear if I get into a scuffle with anybody.
You just see her kind of like tapping the quill to the paper. She's like, what is it exactly that you mean, finer clothes that you could fight in?
Fit in Singapore.
Well, like fancy, like noble status looking
James
clothes.
Bond suit. Oh,
You should probably tell her that you're an adventurer so she gets the context.
I am an adventurer.
Oh, we were nobles.
She's kind of going through her head like a 3-piece suit? Tails? Those are quite restrictive. Or would you like a garb just made similar to what you're wearing, just out of finer material?
Similar to what I'm wearing, just finer materials, yes.
Okay. She's writing more down. All right. I will need to take some measurements of the lot.
Ah, yes, of course. Do I need to strip down behind the curtain, or?
Over the next hour or so, she'd guys take you to a more private section of the shop with curtains and mirrors and whatnot, and she does
Need the mirrors.
measure and get the proper measurements. Mostly Angus's inseam needs to be measured a few times. Halflings are weird. Turtles, the shell,
Yeah.
it's weird. She's gotta get smaller here, and she's gotta make every single part. Gets the measurements of those of you that are buying clothes and comes back with a price. And she goes, okay. So with the size of some of you guys, wishing for the higher quality of materials, all of these clothes will probably sell for about 45 gold pieces.
I believe that is too little for your fine crafts. Let us see the final thing, and we will decide.
I will need a portion of the pay up front for the material cost.
Of course, we'll let's see here. Will 15 gold do it?
It will usually be about 50% of the charge, so about 20 gold pieces.
Usually I have a steward who does the math for me, so 20 would be just fine, of course. Here is 20 gold. My lady.
Thank you. I will
Don't worry, we'll get Zorik to reimburse us.
I will have these Zorik was his secret name, I believe.
No, I believe Zorik was the name that he took over as the family head.
One of the many brothers.
Yeah. Zorik was the name of the elder brother.
Okay.
That he stole the identity of.
Such a fucking crazy character. Such a fucking crazy character. So she goes, "Oh, are you friends with the von Stellenbergs?"
We traveled with Oric for some time. He left on some business after a whole fiasco at the World Grave, but
why was he up there?
What?
Adventurer business.
Purely business.
He was just hanging out with us and traveling the world with us.
I believe he started an herbal farm somewhere.
Huh.
That's a joke. I meant some.
I knew that he had some traveling business, but I did not realize he was an adventurer of any sort.
Well, I believe he went looking for his brother and found out his brother was not of the living, and so decided he'd...
Stop. Damn it, stop. Stop, I'm gonna laugh, fuck off.
Low charisma, hey. And so I think he just didn't want to go home for a while.
Okay.
Let it be known that I bow my head a little bit and I say a little prayer, just like very obviously in front of her.
Well, it will take me about a week to work on these and get them up and running.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Hope you guys have
lads,
a wonderful day.
You have a beautiful day as well, ma'am. Delicious wine, and we look forward to seeing your fine wares. I was going to say tapestries, but that's not a thing. Yeah, wares. You have a very nice day.
We should totally just go buy a bunch of tapestries.
Well, I was going to ask
wear
you
them like Chad.
I was going to ask you if the tapestries match the drapes, but that would have been really rude. Anyway.
That would have been very on brand, actually.
I know. I know.
Guys.
I'm learning.
Exit.
Damn it, sweetheart.
Yeah, as you exit the shop, you're actually very close towards the center of the city and the castle. As you look left, just down the street, a little ways, there's a massive courtyard with 2 large ponds and a fountain. Or it's more of a single small lake that has a small bridge that does lead into the main area. That does lead to the Queen's Castle, and there's a massive garden as well. A lot of nobles wearing fantastic silks and clothings. A lot of them are very much of a Victorian dress here as they wander about doing whatever it is that they do.
Okay.
I just had a genius idea.
But it's magic, so you can't do it.
We find Zorik, kill the queen, install Zorik as the new king.
Just have him shape change into the queen.
Oh,
I love this plan.
polymorph.
You don't need to polymorph him.
He's a shifter.
He's a changeling.
I'll polymorph her into a queen bee. How about that? She retains her title. It's just as royal. Anyway,
she retains her title.
Yes, of course.
She will make money for us forever. And we shall turn it into mead.
Okay, stop. Let me laugh too much. Okay, as we're nearing this section, am I aware of any laws that would forbade any public performances?
You'd probably not be aware of it, but if you look...
But you are aware that the guards are dickheads.
Yes,
and
of course.
They will probably try to take you in for like public disturbance or something.
Yeah, if you look around, this area is fairly quiet. There's no street performers of any sort.
Okay. Well, how many... Do I see any guards around me within the...
Heavily. In this section of the city,
Heavily.
If you look to your right about
there's a mini
1,000 feet down that way, you see the would be the wall that sections off the noble quarter from the rest of the city.
Stab one.
And there is roughly 8 guards just standing next to the gate. And if you look up to the top of the wall, which stands roughly 40 feet, you would see many guards walking around the top with bows, crossbows, arbalists.
Okay.
We could just wipe the whole city.
No. Hold on. I got an idea.
We could.
Goria let me down.
Okay. I just pick him up over my head and set him down.
Thank you, noble steed, and I give her a pat on the side.
I kick him.
Stop. Okay. Well, I tell you what. So where the guards are, that's near a intersection where people walk to and fro. I'm guessing. I mean, you said it's 1,000 feet away, but so
actually, this specific section of the wall, there would be no intersection. It would just be cutting through. There'd be buildings built right up against this section of the wall here.
Okay. I would like to walk up to the guard.
One of the guards standing next to the palisade here, he just sort of looks down at you. Doesn't say anything.
Stop.
Emanating on my position.
Well, I would like to. Do I recognize any of them from seeing us at the boat launch or whatever? I mean, the airship launch? Or are these just regular guards who've been informed of us?
They just seem to be regular guards in front of you, all of them wearing well-maintained breastplate armor with a well set of uniform underneath it, all clean-shaven, shiny swords and hilts.
Okay, I would like to follow Angus just to see what the hell he's up to. And do these guards have any magical items, or do they seem really powerful, or are they just kind of run-of-the-mill guards?
Don't worry, you won't need to know that, but thank you for.
I'm just curious.
They're squishy little turds.
Yeah, you could roll a perception check, though. Being none of a arcane persuasion yourself, it'd be very hard to tell.
Can I use my know your enemy to tell?
I'll roll one. Let's see.
Y'all are preparing for not what I was planning.
Man, me and
Hey,
Joe
what
are
are you
gonna
talking
get
about?
together,
A
bro. What the
perception
fuck?
check.
Never mind. Let's take that back.
What
Okay.
exact? Know your enemy.
If you spend 1 minute observing it. Okay.
I guess it doesn't really tell us if they have anything on them.
Can I use my severe ego to tell if I can wipe them?
I can't do that. Valgoria thinks she can kill everybody, so.
I mean, yeah, if you stand there, you could get a sense, because it does push out a lot of information with know your enemy, as you just walk a bit closer to one of these guards and just stare at him intently for a minute.
8-foot tall, adamantine clad fucking Goliath person.
I'd be terrified.
You just stare at him for a full minute and then go, "Hey, you want to arm wrestle?"
Well, I tell you what, as they're walking with me, I say, lads, act like nobles. Act like nobles. We're very appreciative. Now, I'm guessing the crime rate in this city is very, very low or non-existent, based on what you told me.
In the section that we're in.
In the section we're in so far.
Yeah, I haven't been here long. Could be hard to tell.
Okay.
Well, we can change that.
But we can, but that's not my plan.
But we're not.
We can make this city have the highest murder rate per capita.
I'm sure we can, especially with my flute. But okay, along with the guard, going up to the guards, are there people how far away are we away from people going to and fro from shops?
Pretty damn close to people. There's people moving in, people move in and out of this gate fairly often, and you're just a cavalcade of people that just kind of moved close to it And then Mo just like stood there staring at one of the dudes for a bit.
Kind of ruined what I was going to do, but okay, Mo. You just stared at him deeply with your eyes.
I don't have a high charisma. I don't know what to tell you.
For an
really
the one that you'd pick out, which would probably be closer to the it's equal towards your equipment. Definitely a lower armor class on these guys.
It should be able to tell me the armor class. Or I guess compared. So it'd be
abilities
lower,
compared to your own.
I see. I see.
Now, whenever you
a lot of them
I do
seem
have
to
question.
be weaker.
Okay.
Still a bit more agile than you. And
Shit.
definitely less durable.
Mm-hmm.
Lower hit points. Lower con than you.
That's just the people I'm looking for.
How about class levels? Sweet.
No specific class levels on any of these guys.
Okay. Perfect. Okay.
They're definitely, being the fact that they're in charge of a noble gate, you probably get the sense that they're better than the average guard here that just wanders the rest of the city. But there's also about 8 of them here. And
you said this is a bridge?
those on the walls. If you look down the street to the rest of you, you'd probably notice 1 or 2 wandering upon other sections of this, just making sure everything's maintained. No one's snuck into this area of the city. Definitely a lot less guards in this area than there is in the rest of the city. Simply due to the fact that this is the noble quarter.
Okay.
Not to be confused with the noble half.
I got you. And since I have these guys in tow, I tell them to wait back as I approach the guard. If y'all could, just hold back for just a second.
When I stare at him, I walk away.
Perfect. That is perfect for what I want to do. That is just perfect.
I'm just staring at Angus from a distance, like creepy, creepy distance.
Would he be able to see my face if I have like the visor and everything down for the helmet and everything I'm wearing?
We all huddle up like we're encouraging a friend to ask out a girl.
Oh Jesus!
We all just give Angus thumbs up as he walks away.
Got it, bro.
Guys, don't worry about it. Don't worry. This will be quite a performance.
You have a girlfriend, don't you?
No.
I mean,
But he doesn't have a boyfriend.
Hold on, in a
Yeah, but not a thicky baddie back home, you know?
Sweet, stop.
He doesn't have a boyfriend yet, though.
Oh,
so
my
he
God.
has an open slot.
I
Hey, man.
seduce the...
It's 2183, man.
Okay, I will. You made me lose my train of thought. Fuck. Give me just 5 seconds. Okay.
1.
It's a new year.
2. Anyway,
Hey,
I walk up to the guard and I say, I'm trying to get the guard on my side, okay? Hold on.
Not gonna hurt.
I don't think he'll be able to fit very well. He's probably like twice your size.
Well, I walk up to the guard and say, I must say, you do a fine job of keeping this place safe. No crime, no riffraff. Being a short time, I must say, this is a beautiful place, and y'all do an excellent job.
If I was
So tell me, how was, what's the going abouts of this place? I'm just a foreign traveler, but this looks like a place I might want to settle down, so I'm wanting to know the ins and outs, if you know what I mean.
The
Can I
guard
say
that
this as a
you...
side note?
Go ahead.
If I was working like a mall cop job and someone came up and said something like, "Oh, you're doing a great job protecting this mall," I would fucking hate you.
So,
These are noble guards. These are noble guards who
So
love their cause.
you walk up.
neighborhood watch.
The male that you walk up towards, pretty skinny jawline, crooked nose, shaved bald head, pocked skin, goes,
Skinhead.
"Yeah, I know you're a foreigner. We've been informed about you."
Whoa.
What gave it away? The height? that was a joke, buddy.
I hope
Lad.
so.
It was, lad. Trust me.
Well,
Do I
you-
look like Do I look like I should be taken seriously? Come on now. I'm looking up to you.
Maybe not you, but he looks towards the rest of the party that's standing. You guys are standing up, let's say, 100 feet back, trying to blend in around like a building. One of you's you're like in an alleyway, and like one of you's pointing.
No,
out.
like I'm just like in the middle of the road.
We're not blending in at all. We're standing right in the middle of the road, watching this encounter.
Nobles are having to like walk around you.
Yes,
100%.
Okay, continue on with what you're saying.
Goes,
we just don't get the social norms at all.
We may not have to worry about you, but the other ones are definitely dangerous looking.
Yeah, I mean, on first glance, they are a sketchy bunch, aren't they, lad? But
I hear him.
Roll a perception. What's your pass? Yeah, roll a perception. Audio-based perception as you try and listen over to the rest of the
audio-based perception.
Chatter.
I have a question. How do they feel about familiars?
Stop what you're doing.
Depends on whether or not they know it's a magical creature.
Because I've had Ricardo on my shoulder this entire time.
If you're not bringing him in and out and he just exists, he's just existing. Most of them probably don't have the capability to understand that it's a magical creature.
All right.
You're gonna ruin what I'm trying to do, you fucking beast.
Where is Ricardo?
He's an owl, ain't he?
He's an owl, yes.
Wow.
And he's a fey creature. Or he's a fey spirit.
Oh, what the fuck? What
the
fuck?
Yeah, you could hear every word being said here.
Okay, well, just reiterate what I said so we can hear it.
As soon as they said that he might not be the one they have to worry about, I go, I don't know, his sword's kind of stabby.
I just can't, immediately as he says that, I just dart over and look at him and say, please ignore my my slow friend. As you see, he is quite slow in stature, of course, but he
beat you in a race like a while ago.
Shut the hell up.
He beat me.
Shut
he beat Rot and fucking Manea.
Oh yeah, I was right, Manea.
I beat two monks in a race of agility.
Anyway, Misty stepping gang turtle. Okay. Anyway, just before I say anything, does the guard react to that? Or yeah.
Oh my god, that scared the shit out of me.
Me too.
So loud.
Well, I kind of okay. I'll take over. Okay, I say ignore them. Yeah, they might seem like a different bunch, but we all come from different lives, but we all found ourselves to the higher end of society, and we're trying to make that a permanent thing. We come from many different walks of life, but we're here to start up something and hopefully keep it going. We're no riffraff as you're used to in some of the lower parts of the world. And I just want to make sure that this place that we plan on not vacating, but not vacationing in, but maybe as a permanent solution. I want to know what's going on here just before I decide to, create a permanent residence or create a trade. It'd be in my best interest to ask the guard, surely, that you know more than just the common man and or official, and you'd be able to tell me it straight up, as you would be able to you deal with this personally.
Did the guard yawn in real life in the game too?
Stop.
Yes, he yawned in the game.
Son of a bitch.
That was the guard, not me. Because I do not need your life story in any way.
That was not my life story. You want that? It'll take another 3 hours.
If you do that, then yeah, we'll arrest you.
Okay, you know what? Never mind about that. I'll release that biography later. Anyway, as you were saying?
So what is it that you're asking me about? The crime rate of the city? This is
The
a
crime
seat
rate,
of power. Political,
The crime
financial.
rate, the crime rate, the politics of the area, just anything that would affect your modern citizen of this here establishment. And I figured the guard would be the best people to ask. Officials will tell you just what you want to hear, but the guard, it comes straight from the horse's mouth. And I would be very persuasive to tell you that.
And why is it
really
exactly that you want to know this? Keep things short. I lose track of words really easily.
Because We're not your average nobles. We just want to know the truth straight up. I don't want to hear no riffraff from politics or anything like that. I want to hear it from the horse's mouth. You. Sit.
Horse's mouth.
He said
Again.
you're a horse.
Why are you looking for this information? That's what I want to know.
See how this area actually is. Sure, it looks good on the front, but so does a lot of big cities till you actually live there.
Roller persuasion. It's a
Damn,
high
bitch.
DC.
You damn right it is.
It is a
You
high
have
DC.
Heavy sword.
Son of a bitch. Okay, come on, baby, you got this.
Because people are already extreme. The guards are very watchful.
Son of a bitch.
Like any city, there is crime. Though I'm not about to tell some strangers from another land about any specifics. Because that just may be a recipe for disaster.
You should tell them that our city has no crime at all.
Well, you
Because
see,
it's the truth. Because it's only like the 8 of us that live there.
well, see,
And
the
an
kingdom
undead
that-
army.
Yes, okay, I got this. Got shush. Well, you see, the kingdom we come from has little crime. They have fought off many foes, but no crime there whatsoever. So, to relocate, we wish to establish the same sort of living situation.
I believe
as-
the information that was passed on is you guys live in a small castle in Syra. No kingdom
you know
to
what?
your name.
You believe you say Castle Thundoris of the Thundoris clan, my clan. Yes, exactly.
I know the brand of alcohol.
Really? And how do you partake of it?
And the castle
Stop.
is not of your clan. It is of the country of Thundor.
Loomis, I love you right now. That's great. That
He
is
just
amazing.
yells this back to
He
Loomis.
just yells it. Thaumaturgy.
It's not part of your clan. It's part of the kingdom. Shut the fuck up, Loomis.
Shut the fuck up, man. Okay, well, I say, well, we're just looking for a place to reside that has the same sort of feel. We grow bored of our kingdom.
I'll be right back.
Of course you
Usually,
will. Fuck off.
any nobles or ambassadors that come in this area and sleep within the noble quarters go to... It's a tavern. I frankly cannot afford it myself.
Would you like to?
It is called... It's actually the same restaurant that you guys were informed of last time.
The Queen's undergarments or some shit like that.
Shut the fuck up.
No.
That's the raffle.
It was in Her Majesty's Grace.
In Her Majesty, yeah, that's it.
Oh, but of course, yes.
In Her Majesty's Grace, the Queen's undergarment. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna make a tavern and call it the Queen's Undergarments.
I'm pretending this is still in game, but they're bickering amongst themselves behind me. I'm like, shut up.
We're going to buy a bar and name it the Queen's Undergarments.
I love it. Keep that in mind. Anyway.
He goes, the popular restaurant among the nobles here, and does support some rooms for rent towards any political ambassadors or vacationing nobility.
Okay. Well, that sounds very great. And what was the name of this tavern again?
In Her Majesty.
In Her Majesty. That's where I want to be.
In Her Majesty's
Anyway.
Grace.
In Her Majesty's Grace. Well, thank you very much, sir. I mean, I meant not to disturb you on your guard duty. I hope this was not an inconvenience.
Oh,
But,
it was.
Her Majesty's Undergarments.
But could I... Well, here, for your time, I pull out a couple gold pieces and say, thank you very much. And I believe that doing this duty to the citizenship of... I fucked that up. Doing the...
As well, hearing you guys joke about In Her Majesty's undergarments, he goes, you know, I'd be careful. She's executed people for less.
No, freedom.
So he heard what they said, not me.
Yeah.
Did he
Okay,
make
I
the
say,
perception check?
please forgive them. They are still uncultured folk. Here's 2 gold for the trouble. And, anybody of any significant name that would be at this tavern that we could speak of to, extend our trade route that you would happen to know of from seeing people come through this gate? Maybe? Please?
What exactly do you ask? This
I say
tavern
that,
does sell a vast amount of alcohol. I'm sure they'd like it. There's a little variety of other smaller taverns around the city for the common folk.
Commoners.
You'd have to just wander around and find them.
Well, thank you very much, sir. Well, can I get your name?
His eyes squint towards you. Roll another persuasion. As
Damn
his eyes
right I am.
squint.
Oh no, that's perception. I'm not gonna do that shit.
If you don't want to
I'm
tell
gonna
him,
turn Ricardo into a
you
parrot.
must be a devil
That's
and be
weird.
killed.
Buddy. Buddy.
Mother, you and your
Plus
7
13.
times of 20.
Be at the bar.
Yeah. Goes. Mick.
Ah,
Nick Meek.
Nick Mick. I understand. Alright, so Nick Mick, thank you for your time. Again, that 2 gold is for you, and I'd say, here is a voucher. I scribble it on this paper real quick. Just fucking just scribble that shit. Yeah, just say, here's one for 1 free Thundoris Clan bottle.
And where would I even begin to redeem this?
Trust me, if this trade route goes on right, it'll be every tavern in the city. And let me tell you, it'll be worth it. As long as I can find the political affiliates that I was looking for and asking for. But I'm sure I will. Thank you for your
definitely
help.
should have told him in the mountains.
No, I'm not gonna be a fucking dickhead. This guy just told me his fucking name. He didn't tell me to
Did he though?
Yeah, he could have told you.
You didn't ask if you believed him or not.
His name is Nickus Dickus. I understand.
Biggest stickers.
And, okay, yeah, hand him that. I scribble it down. Say that's my signature. You can once we have a good trade route started, you can redeem that at any place that sells Lindor sales. Thank you, Nickus Dickus. I can't tell if he froze or if he's just doing a dramatic pause.
He's just staring at you.
I dare him to do something. We will wipe this entire city off the map.
Guys. Well, I go back. I put my hands in my noble's clothes, kind of like one of them Japanese people with their hands in, they fold them in front of them.
Sweet,
And,
what's your opinion of magic items?
I'm sorry, was I talking? I thought I
Yeah.
was. Well, yeah, I thought I was. Anyway, yeah. So anyway, I walk away as saying, "You go get him, champ. You're doing a great job." So now you may talk, Loomis. Go ahead.
What's
Just
their
go
opinion
ahead.
on magic items?
And Titus says, "Take a piss off the side of the bridge now. Piss off."
So,
I would also like to, while I'm walking with Loomis, kind of pretending to be his bodyguard or whatever, I'm looking for, like, ins and outs for the cities. Like, I don't know, kind of like mapping it out.
okay. Yeah, I'd say just roll a general perception check. This section of the city, probably not gonna find many.
Like, yeah, but what's the laws on magic items?
Would you like to ask this person? The guard that Angus leaves?
Not that one. He seems angry.
Hey man, they just cut his pension.
Ooh.
As we're walking around the city, I'll find one that looks like he's having a good day.
Just to ruin it. No, just...
Alright, let me see if there is one having a good day.
I doubt it. This place seems like it's terrible.
It's depressing as all hell.
So, as you turn around, walk and walk through the noble area a bit, you do find within the sort of the large garden that sits next to the castle walls, where many nobles tend to laze about and just relax and be noble. You do find a younger looking guardsman that just has the biggest smile on his face.
Did he just get the job?
Roll an insight.
That or some noble just dropped like 20 gold pieces.
26.
Oh shit.
Oh my god.
With the 26, you see this man's entire life flash before your eyes.
Cool.
He just had a child.
No, he definitely seems newer to the guard. You don't know when they conscript people at all, but he definitely seems probably around the age of 20. So you could probably get a good feel that he's a bit on the newer end.
Conscript reporting.
But yeah, he seems to be walking around with a very jolly step in this more beautiful, well-maintained green area of the city.
I'm gonna run up to him, go to give him a high five, and tell him congrats on the new job.
He high fives you enthusiastically and goes, "Wait, this isn't a new job? But thank you for the high five anyways."
Wait, you high fiving Nickus Dickus?
So,
Different.
Somebody happy.
I walk over and I go, "So what's got you so happy?"
Penis.
well, frankly, to be honest, I don't know you guys, but maybe you're the best to tell. Sometimes a stranger's the best one to talk to, I always say. I just got a date, and I'm quite happy about that.
Oh, I know a fella who just recently started dating some lass.
I just got moved to a new post. I'm in the noble quarter. I'm not in the financial district anymore. You know, I don't have to deal with riffraff or pickpockets or anything like that. This is, oh God. Just got a date with a noble girl just a few hours back. This is a great day for me.
What the
How
fuck?
are you guys?
Am I there?
I just wanted to ask about the laws around here. I'm new to this area, and
I can tell.
I know they frown upon magic. What about magic items?
Oh, they're usually the laws around here are a bit more against the willfully casting of the arcane. If you do have the arcane abilities, they wish for you to license among the kingdom and keep track of things like that. There is a magic shop, and he sort of points down one of the streetways. He goes, "There is a magic shop down that way. It is called Bit's Wonderful Baubles. I believe that's what the name is.
Thank you.
Baubles?
Usually sells trinkets to some of the nobles around here and travelers that are able to afford this section of the city."
What are the rules on items such as like sending stones? Are you allowed to use those within the city, or?
Probably not best to be quite open about it.
So that's a very loose yes. Okay.
I feel like that is not touch.
Loose is my ex, as you'd say. I'll stop.
Or loose, no, I'm not sure. Either way, thank you for that.
What's so bad about magic users?
Oh,
Like, are people using magic?
well, nothing inherently, but it could cause a lot of issues. It's been historically recorded, a lot of the arcane practitioners creating horde monsters that escape into the city or the wild. General disturbance of the peace, explosions undocumented, and it's one of those things where Should a single person be able to have so much of that power? I mean...
Absolutely, if they work hard enough to get it.
Not all one needs to have all that power.
Hey.
Oh, damn it. I thought... okay, sorry.
Because that would be weird.
Yeah, that's what I was saying in a tune.
So, like... It's just one of those things.
But I don't use
The weak just fear the strong.
for that. I use it for
healing things.
Hold up. What?
Let her go.
I tell them that I just use my powers for healing people. And then I point at Angus and tell him, like, I just cured him of AIDS, like, 2 weeks ago.
Roll deception.
This is true. Wait, what? What?
This is my dad. And he has erectile dysfunction.
13.
I just look at them both, like, blank faced. I'm just like, what?
He takes it as a joke and laughs wholeheartedly.
And I also laugh. Yeah, it was a joke. God,
And that
And he goes, yeah, it's just one of those things. Practice of Arcane has had many issues. A lot of it could be tied to
I will be honest.
the undead scourge that's just north of this kingdom.
no
I
idea.
will be honest, it is quite fun making strange abominations.
Your boy will be right back.
It's not fun when they escape and kill a village or half a town.
That is also true. Well, most of the time.
Or a spell goes wrong or a ritual goes wrong and it causes the accidental loss of massive life.
But if the occasion...
Well, that can just be chalked up to stupidity. The same can happen with any idiot working with things that he doesn't understand.
Which is why we strictly regulate magic and those who are able to practice it here.
I feel like you're targeting yourself, Loomis.
It is a policy we have here. We haven't had a magical incident in quite a few years, actually.
He like references to a board, and it's like a workers' comp board. No accident free since blah blah blah.
And it just says, "We miss you, Dave," to the side.
I wish we could say the same about where we came from.
What are half of you? Anyways, I've never seen anything like you. As he's looking towards Loomis. And Mo.
Well, I mean, can he tell that I'm not normal under like the ironclad? Other than being 8 feet tall?
He can definitely tell you're not normal.
Okay.
Everyone can.
I speak up and say some of us are Goliaths. These, like Lumen, something. He's a turtle. Hey, I got a 6 charisma. I'm not good at this shit. And we got some like tieflings in there, like.
Tiefling? I am the goddess of the sea. What do you mean?
You're a tiefling. Shut up.
We have a tiefling with a
Do
very
you see
large
do you
ego.
see a tail? I don't see a tail.
Yeah, surprisingly, she has more of an ego than Lumen.
Ego my ass is called the goddess of the sea.
See, you can hear it already.
She's a bit delusional. She lives in world, if you will.
She got thrown overboard off as a ship by her mother when she was a baby.
I just kind of nudged him. I was like, you guys are supposed to be helping me. Shut the fuck up.
To be fair, she has met with multiple gods. I mean, so have I, but... I mean, how many have we met? We've met Zeladesh. We've met Vecna.
I don't know if we should be saying that one out loud.
Weird flex, but okay.
So what are you guys doing?
Oh, and that prophet there?
I'm going
to throw him a gold piece and tell him
I
to
said
buy
all of this out
date
loud.
I'm nudging Loomis towards the magic shop.
I throw.
Oh, you found something interesting? Okay, I just turn around and leave and forget that guard ever existed.
Have a good day, guys.
I flip him a gold piece.
You're not getting that bussy.
No.
I flip him a gold piece. I'm gonna get some flowers with that.
He appreciates it.
What's this guy look like?
What was your name, young man?
His name?
So I know not to kill them.
Yeah, I draw his face in my book just to remember who this guy is, because he's the only not dick.
Andreas was his name.
Woo! He has a cool name.
Young, soft, plump cheeks, clean shaven, kind of has a bit of a dirt chin going on.
Should we ask him the name of his dates so we don't wipe her out either?
Why are you guys assuming that we're just gonna mass genocide the city?
Well, okay, okay.
We're gonna make a white list for everyone we're not gonna murder.
Release a purple worm into the city and just like, don't eat these people.
It horribly misinterprets it. And it's like, alright, target that one, hurt. I'm on my way.
Where is Woody, by the way?
He's in your magic animal farm.
Menagerie.
Oh, yeah. He's in my magic
menagerie.
animal farm.
He's in your menagerie, dude. You're not just like riding Woody around the city streets.
Why?
Because that bastard is huge now.
Goodbye, virgins. So I ride away into my big purple web.
It's like driving around a Lamborghini.
I don't know if that's a Lamborghini.
It's like a Range Rover. No.
No,
It's more of like a big bulldozer.
it's,
No,
it's a Cybertruck.
like a work animal. Anyways, going to the magic shop.
So, you guys make your way down the road towards Bits and Baubles. It sits on a crossroad, or a Y in the road that splits off into two separate directions that lead back towards Noble Walls. It is a small store. It, on the outside of it, that you could see off the top, has... You see occasionally nobles just sort of sitting and watching it for a moment. These illusions of woodland creatures will operate as they come out of like small holes in the ground that seem to be falsely made. You get the smell of sweet flowers and this springtime smell.
Sweet.
Yes,
Are there any children watching this?
most definitely.
I have Ricardo fly over among the woodland creatures, and then have him pop out and like hit one of the kids.
Yeah. You, Loomis, you would instantly recognize these as illusions, given your arcane prowess and the half-assed nature that these are created in order to maintain it. Roll an attack roll for Ricardo.
I don't want him to attack the kid. I just want him to like run into the kid.
We don't have to roll damage. This is just to see if if it hits one of the kids.
How would you like me to roll an attack roll for this?
It'd be improvised attack, right?
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, roll D.
Oh, talents. Yeah. Oh my god.
As you are approaching this and you see these illusions going off, you quickly send Ricardo up. He flies around and gets into a position that makes it look like he's gonna be one of the illusions, and you see this tiny owl, just like a fucking bullet, shoot out and pelt this kid in the head. The kid go starts crying, and you see him instantly bolt off.
That's great. I have Ricardo hang out around the illusions for a little while. Not doing anything, just pretending to be one of them until it's safe for him to come back without alerting anyone that he's mine.
Okay.
And we go in.
Yeah.
So, as you guys enter into the building, the inside of it is a large, the storefront. It's a large lobbied room, with a massive centered area with a domed roof above it. There's 2 square offset alcoves to the side, and then sort of the entrance area that you're in. The walls are painted with living paints of woodland scenes of different varieties. Some of them have moving deers grazing upon grass, bear and bear cubs playing together, and some just squirrels and birds flying around. You enter in, and there's a large domed roof over the center room of this area that has sort of keeps track with a star map above it, as there's a night sky that's forever pushed upon there. You'd see a elvish looking male.
Damn it!
Is there any customers in the shop?
As of right now, no. There's an elvish looking male that seems to be running the shop. He has smooth pink skin, standing around, bit, especially for an elvish, bit on the shorter side. Clean, silken clothes, and an oddly muscular build for an arcanist. He looks up and goes, "Ah, hi. Welcome to my shop. I'm
Hello.
Peyton Ashglade. How may I help you guys?"
God, it's so good to find someone who can actually relate. Tired of these people who don't know anything about magic.
I assume you're a practitioner of the arts yourself?
Yes. I tell you, it is so taxing to walk around in a place where I can't cast anything.
Ah, outsider of the city, of this kingdom, I see.
Yes.
It's a nice place if you're able to put yourself in the higher echelon. You get a lot more freedom, I'll tell you that much. And as one of the few arcanists here, it was very easy to put yourself in a high echelon.
Yes, well.
So how can I help you guys? I assume, looking upon the lot of you, that you're not looking for the normal trinkets that I sell.
No.
To
You
the
have anything
wealthy
that can blow up a
idiots.
city?
No, I do not.
That was mostly a joke.
No, it wasn't.
That's why I said mostly.
I step up and I ask him, I'm looking for a cloak of displacement.
Coming in with a very particular ask already. Cloak of displacement.
Or anything that could give a similar effect. He starts to think. He rubs his face. He's very clean shaven as he rubs against his sharp, very detailed face. Prominent cheekbones, very pointy chin that he's rubbing towards the tip, and he goes, I don't have any of those, and if I'm remembering the enchantment properly, I may be able to create one.
usually do not have a purpose for creating a combat-oriented item, as most of my clientele are rich nobles that just wish to impress one another.
And how long would it take you to enchant something as such?
It is not an easy enchantment. Not many people can do it. Months. And cost a pretty penny as well.
That is okay. I apologize. That might just be a little too long for my ask. I would like to ask, would I be allowed to sell anything to you?
Depends on what it is. Again, like I said, my clientele is restricted heavily.
That is fine, and I am pleased to show you something maybe a bit more interesting. And I show him one of my sword defender longsword.
His eyes light up and he goes, My. What a beautiful item. I've heard legends about this in arcane books. Never thought I'd see one in my life.
Well, it's your lucky day, and I bring out a second one.
Well, fuck me.
Now you've seen two in your life.
Probably seen the majority that exist, to be honest.
Do you know anything that might have a similar enchantment to these?
Actually, as you pull up the second one and start to ask these questions, he stands up and moves to the door that you entered, and you see him lock a single lock and wave his hand upon the seams of the door as it starts to solidify to one piece. And he goes, such items like that are extremely dangerous to maintain here. As much as I would love to add that to my collection, it would frankly put a strong target upon me.
Understandable. We have been well informed of the magic laws of this area.
The Queen's Knight would probably wish it for himself, and the moment they find out about it, it probably would not take long sitting in my home.
Understandable. And I put them back away into my pack. As you can see, I am the wall between any intrusion and my friends. I am always looking for anything to aid my effort to keep it that way.
Very respectable. Depends on how you define interesting, but yes, tall blue one. Goes. Oh. You, my good sir. I recognize you. In the fighting pits. Dangerous of you to come back.
Yo, I think you're found out. No.
I am here on business. I assume you are not one of the many that are probably after me by your reaction and such. That, or you are not in a place to react to such a...
I'm quite outnumbered here, if I do say so myself.
Are you saying that you plan on outing me?
I have no allegiance to this place, like I said. It was easy to become a higher member of society here. And I wish to maintain my position. Though I'm understanding that it looks about whoever sets the standard of those positions can very easily changed if enough volition is put forth.
You sound as if you are not exactly a fan of this area. So I would like to ask him if I can trust him.
I have no allegiance to the Queen.
I would like to kind of share with him what we plan on doing exactly. Basically dethroning the Queen.
I don't want to know any details. Plausible deniability is a very important thing, especially if you fail. And then they investigate those that you visited in your time here.
Understandable.
They have the ability to pull truth out of those. So, leave your plans to yourself, and we will deal simply as a merchant and customer.
As we are.
You asked for something interesting. What is your name? Turtle.
Loomis.
What is it that you're looking for that's interesting?
Something strange. Unusual.
Looks around and you see many trinkets. He has a line of cloaks hanging. Because I have many cloaks. I call them cloak of many fashions. I have many of those. The nobles tend to like them. They're able to change style, color, quality of the garment quite easily. It's caused a lot of issues with a local tailor when I devised this enchantment.
I'm sure. Something powerful, maybe.
Powerful. I do have something. It's called, and he pulls out of a pocket a small sort of lockbox that fits within his palm, and you see him wave his fingers above it as you hear a click within the room. It opens up and he goes, "This is," pulls out a small stone and goes, "This is probably one of my most interesting items that I do own. It's called Presence. It will grant immunity to time-affecting spells. Spells that like the slow and time stop variety will cause immunity to that. Can be quite helpful."
The Ring of Temporal Protection.
My study has always been on the Stones of Ioun.
Oh.
They are quite an interesting item.
Anything else?
I personally have not come into contact with many of them. It is interesting, but do you have anything else
James, you muted.
like it?
thinks. He goes, huh. Maybe. He looks towards Mo and he goes, I may have something for you.
Please do not hesitate.
I see him follow me as he walks out of this room, where this storefront, which, again, a lot of it seems very small magical trinkets to impress other nobles, and walks back into another room, much more like an active arcane workshop. And he uncovers a large flat metal plate. It is triangle shaped. He goes, I have a animated shield. Speak its command word and it will jump to life and protect you from blasts around. Last for a minute.
And how many times can it do this?
It just does.
Does that?
I'll take it.
Never mind.
I am a fan of shields, as you can see.
A very rare item. It'll sell for about 1,400 gold pieces. If that price is good for you.
Would you be willing to make a trade?
4.
And I present him the molten chest plate, or the molten armor plate.
That might be worth a little more than you think it is.
Want the molten plate armor?
Though.
Or the molten skin plate, whatever the fuck it is.
So you present a small jar of liquid metal. And he looks at it and he goes, What is this? There's magic upon it, I could easily feel that. The weave bends around it. But what is it?
It is a... I'm not sure if you could call it a potion, but it is armor. You attune to it, and it will make a veil around your skin. And it might as well be wearing plate armor just like the guards outside. It does not clink together, and it does not impede your ability to do bodily functions. Sleep.
I will very much take that deal. I could hopefully reverse engineer the enchantment on this and start creating my own.
Then I will gladly be back for that, if you make any headway with such research.
You wouldn't happen to have any iron stones around here, would you?
I have many small ones that do nearly nothing, and not many that do a whole lot. But they do something. Any particular one that you're looking for? If I do not have it, I could probably point you in a direction.
I'm looking for an iron stone of rejuvenation.
I do not have that. That is quite powerful.
Yes. But quite useful.
Who all is... It's Minea, Mo, Loomis, Valgoria, and Angus?
Yeah, everybody but Badil and Kyle.
Okay. Goes. I do have... It looks towards the rest of you. I have boots of speed. You are able to increase your movement and gain... Doesn't quite do haste. It does something similar to haste. If any of those are interested. I'll be honest, much of my stuff is very utilitarian. I have a broom of flying hidden around somewhere. I know there's a young noble girl that wished to have it, but got in some trouble, and her father canceled the order after it was made. Quite frustrating.
You wouldn't happen to have any quarterstaffs, enchanted ones, would you?
Enchanted with what?
Just better than normal quarterstaffs, or any...
Weapons are a big no-no with enchantment.
Okay.
Anything that has a very action-oriented thing, a very combat damage. Many cloaks of billowing. A lot of nobles like those. And they speak the command word and they flap behind you.
How much for the boots of speed?
Boots of speed. Those would probably be around 1,200 gold pieces.
What does my party think about me dipping into that?
If you want, you can. I don't care.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine with me.
Alright. I'll buy them.
Okay.
It'll be a 1,000 out of the group funds.
Okay.
You ever seen a nobleman with 11 gold in their pocket? Or not in their pocket, to their name.
You guys are quite wealthy, are you?
One could say that. Probably more wealthy than we deserve.
So 1,200? Just 1,000 out of the group fund.
Okay. We're at 90k, guys.
Oh no!
Oh, hey, we have enough for another airship.
Yeah, I reckon. You want to just run around with an armada? You wouldn't happen to have a Iron Stone of facility, would you?
So I'll be deleting the molten skin out of my inventory as well.
Okay.
And do I just look up the animated shield?
Yeah, you should be able to. If not, I could add it after we're done with purchasing. I'm trying to find the Iron Stone of facility. What is it under? In the book?
It is roleplay and miscellaneous. It is on page 10.
Page 10.
Right side, third one.
Yeah. You would be able to have something such as this, because interest.
Sorry.
There it goes. I believe that is the one that is tool oriented. I have many. Actually, I get a lot of orders for such a thing. It helps a lot of nobles, their children who wish to get into the arts and are not quite skilled in it. they ask for such a thing, a magical item that will allow them to be good at such a thing. So yes, I've created many of these.
I have plans for it that are better than just being good at the art.
I expect as much. 1,200 gold.
Very well. I will give him the 1,200 gold.
Okay.
No, I disagree.
Those boots require attunement, don't they?
They should, yeah.
Okay.
Goes. Anything else that could help you guys with?
Would you like to hear a song?
I'll pass on that.
Understandable. Have a nice day.
Sweet. I'm a little confused on this. It's
On the animated shield?
Yeah, I think I would have to actually like equip it and wear it for me to use it. Because it says while holding the shield, you can speak its command word and then it starts floating.
Yep, and then you equip another shield.
Okay. Fine, that works.
Okay.
Go
ahead.
That is perfectly fine.
Whenever we have a chance, I have something.
Would the boots interfere with my unarmored movement any?
Nope, just doubles your movement. It's not unarmored because it doesn't give you armor.
Okay.
Goes. Anything else for the lot of you?
Well, I'd like to say, my fair madam, that
Madam?
This is a man.
man. Yep, that's what I said. Anyway.
Connor, to give you context, we're in a magic shop.
No,
and...
I know we're in a magic shop.
Okay.
Thank you, Theron. Thank you, buddy. I would like to inquire about your magical fiddles. If you have any.
He thinks and looks off and goes, fiddle. No.
All right. Thank you very much.
I
have a
do
nice day.
have.
Oh, never mind.
And he sort of looks off, and you see him go, "Where the fuck was that?"
Oh God, what?
You see him start walking around and looking for an instrument.
I feel like I'm in the wand shop in Harry Potter.
We very
You
much
see him
might.
digging through boxes as you guys are kind of in his warehouse, and he's like looking underneath cabinets and moving stuff about, and he pulls out.
You want a flying broom?
Looks very similar to a lute. It's called a bandora. It is a string instrument, large, long-necked. Yeah.
Yes, I'm familiar with them now that I've Googled it. I mean...
So, he goes, this is... yeah, he goes, I don't even know how to pronounce it. Fach Luken Bendoran. It is a magical item. I'm honestly not a magical person, a bardic instrument type person myself, so I only know what it does in a very limited sense.
I see. Okay. I see. Where did you acquire such an item, my good sir?
It was a old buddy of mine's owned it.
Oh, perfect. And anything that stands out about this, as I pull up Google, this Bandora that I should know about?
He goes, it does quite a bit. Honestly, I've kept this thing secret for quite some time.
Can I tell if he's lying or not?
Roll an insight.
Perfect. Natural 20, baby! It didn't show my roll. What happened?
You 17 total on it.
Yeah.
He goes, he's not lying. It does seem like this is a powerful item that he's trying to maintain a bit of secrecy due to the political climate around the arcane in this kingdom. And probably doesn't want to say things out loud too much.
I see. This, as I pull up Google one more time. This Bangalore, as you say. I see that.
Good God, there's a lot of tools.
I see that. I see what you're speaking of, and I give a wink as if I know I know what he's trying to do with keeping it silent. Now, with such a fine piece, how would you be willing to part with this?
It would cost around 5,000 gold pieces.
You know, such an exquisite thing of such normal power, not magical at all. Wink, wink. Seems to be a little bit steep. Perhaps we can work out a different arrangement. How does 2,000 sound? Brother man.
I feel as if you're losing some of the power of this item. And you see him start scribbling down on the paper things that this item can do. You're able to use you could use an action on this instrument to cast one of its spells. Fly, invisibility, levitate, protection from evil and good, entangle, fairy fire, shillelagh, speak with animals. And once the instrument has been used to cast a spell, it can't be used to cast another spell until next dawn. It also has, if you cast any spell that causes any of its targets to be charmed on a failed saving throw, it also imposes, it pretty much whenever you try and cast charm through this instrument, it causes disadvantage on the save as well.
I see. So, what do you say to? I see that you approached me with such a deal. Let's say 2,500. Brother man.
You are gonna get kicked out.
This is a instrument of a relatively close friend of mine and a relatively powerful bard when he was alive.
I see. And what was the name of this bard, if you do not mind?
Brando.
Please.
Foch Lucan. That's why it's the Foch Lucan Bandora.
The Foch Lucan Bandora.
Yes.
I see. I tell you what, Foch Lucan, and what I know of Foch Lucan being a bard.
Roll a history check.
You damn right I will. Come on, 20, baby. Come on, get it. Damn right.
But the natural 20 on the history check. Total 53. Yeah. You know this bard. He traveled the eastern coast of this continent quite a lot. In fact, he devised this instrument himself. The Bandora himself. Very well loved by almost every village that he walked into. No one ever had anything bad to say about him. He was the nicest, the kindest, the most generous person ever to exist within the Bardic community as well. At least within the Bardic community. A fantastic lover, you probably get the sense that a lot of his history has been magically manipulated by him and his own legends that he spread about him.
That's what I want to do.
The bardic side of his history. Everyone else would know him as this amazing person. Bards would be like, yeah, we know the shit that he did.
My boy is my nickel, as they're saying.
In reality, with your bardic insider knowledge, you know that he stole, that he manipulated, that you nearly was never paid for what he did because you just walk out with a massive amount of money from the village or the city. You'd walk into a bank and walk out being the owner of the bank.
That's what I'm talking about. Anyway, I look at the salesman, and what race is he? Because I look at him.
Elf.
I look at the elf I look at him straight in his ocular sockets, and I say, "Fam, you right." And what is the name of this guy again? The Ichor, or what's the name?
The bard or the shopkeep?
The bard.
Fochlucan. Fochluca. Fochlucan.
Let me type that in. Forge Lucan. Okay, I see this is a Forge Lucan original. You're not bullshitting me at all, and I appreciate your honesty. I tell you what, you wanted $5,000 for this thing?
Mm-hmm. It's a piece of history.
Hear me out. Hear me out. It is a piece of history, and I want it. 4.5 plus, once we get a trade route installed, unlimited alcohol for a year.
Oh my god.
At the Queen's Panties. I mean, whichever bar. What's the
At the Queen's Panties. You say that, his eyes go wide. He's like,
That's not what it's called. That's not what it's called.
Not in here.
Oh! I give him the over-exaggerated wink. I was like, oh, and I slip him a signatured coupon that I wrote down hastily. I skidded across the table very nonchalantly, like all the way across the table, like fully extending my arms, like I'm having to tiptoe to do this because I'm very short.
Yes.
And I'm like, Valgoria, please help me. And as she picks me up, I want to scoot it a little bit further toward the person.
She's like a shuffleboard thing.
Yes, basically.
He'll take the deal and make the trade.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate your honesty and your contribution to the bardic arts.
Okay.
You will forever be a friend of this bard, and whenever you meet me again or any one of my clan, expect a free drink on the house.
Okay.
And then I bump on my chest with my fist and I shoot him up a peace sign and say, "Brother."
All right.
I have a question regarding the Ironstone facility.
Yes.
When it says tools, does it mean just tools, like stuff that says tool in the name, or
I would say any of the 5e tool proficiencies, so like cartography, alchemist, art, disguise kit. No, not. Yeah, I would say anything that falls under tools.
What about like alchemist supplies?
That I would say yes. That would mechanically fall underneath tools.
Oh God, you know you've just given me the keys to godhood, right?
Yeah, you throw this thing above your head and tune to it, and it's just like you just know how to do everything now. You know how to be an artist. You know how to make potions, how to understand. I mean, maybe not incredibly how to understand them, but you know how to make them. You know how the tools work. You know what brushes to use, what chisels to use upon the stone, what blacksmithing tools to use to properly forge.
If screen share would work, I would like to show you all what I'm looking at while making this item.
Yeah, you know how to draw maps. You know.
Sweet, from my notes, it's 4,500, right? Plus the alcohol ticket.
Yes.
Perfect. Okay. Putting that in my
So,
notes.
moving those having a date. Badil and Kyle.
Yes.
Hello?
It's been a while. Sorry about that. A lot of stuff had to happen. You two split off from the rest of the group in looking for a restaurant.
We were, I think,
Oh,
going
y'all
ahead
are seriously
to
doing
the Majesty Grace.
Mm-hmm. A relatively small restaurant that sits next to the castle walls on the outside. Don't see many people going in and out, but you do see a large sign of in Her Majesty's Grace. The shop sign has a 4-pointed crown as the shop's symbol. You walk in. It's quiet. There's no bards playing, and it's, to be honest,
I can change that.
about mid-afternoonish by the time you guys are here and everything's gone and happened. Sitting at the host, which you would probably see him running around, speed walking around the restaurant floor, preparing for maybe a busy night. You see this short, older human male, wavy auburn hair, brown eyes, and rougher skin that almost seems like he has a sunburn. But and he sees and looks over towards you guys and goes, "Hello, how may I help you?"
We would like a table for 2.
Table for 2. Okay. Well, I can help you just right now. As you can see, we're at a downtime, so I'll give you a nice table. Actually, did you have a reservation?
We do not.
Maybe.
He looks about and goes, we're supposed to be reservation only, but the boss is in today, so screw it.
I make a reservation for 5 minutes.
Kyle, shut the fuck up.
Yes, you could also do that.
I would like to make a reservation for 5 minutes.
Name of the reservation?
Chadius.
Cunt the Kyle.
Chadius. Okay. How many on the reservation?
2.
2. He writes it down onto a piece of paper. See him pull out a pocket watch. And you guys stand there awkwardly for 5 minutes.
Oh, they're on a little day.
And he goes, all right, I have a reservation for 2. Let me put the time clock forward 5 minutes. From 1:52 to 1:57.
Awesome.
So wait, this is Badildo and Kyle?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So Badildo and
I have a reservation
Kyle
for Chadius. Table for 2.
That would be me.
Jesus Christ, what is happening?
Brings you guys in, sits you onto a small, comfortable table. The chairs are very well made. Hard, dark wood. A lot of the interior is this very classical, just hard wood, dark stained across the entire interior, with very light candles flickering to lighten it up. He goes, all right. I am Gavin Cleaves. I will be your host tonight. Today. May I start you with any drinks?
I would. Do you have any wine that is of the elvish variety?
I'm sorry.
We actually do. We have a wine called a Crimson Aboleth. It's imported from the Elvish homeland up north. It's the rough tart flavoring. Glass is a single gold piece, whereas the bottle is 10 gold pieces.
I'll take the bottle.
Okay.
Make it 2.
Two bottles of the Crimson Aboleth. All right. It is also a 2163 year. Fantastic year.
Of course, of course.
Great year. Great.
They did not have a demon invasion going on that year.
Understandable. I whispered.
Very good year for the elves.
It was a good year. It was a good year.
Invasion wasn't a thing before us.
No, it was not.
20-year-old wine. That's nice.
Kyle, please.
No demon invasion. No blood of the innocent spilled onto the farmland
So,
for this wine that year.
Fun fact, guys, there are exactly 22 tools in D&D.
Swear to God, Josh, damn it.
All
All
right.
right.
And what
It's
would,
a fine
what
wine,
would you
like
guys like for your starters?
Like a good pussy.
We have loaded potato skins, a bread bowl, and crammed red peppers.
Hold on. Am I there?
No.
Let's go with the potato skins.
Potato
And
skins.
I'll take the red peppers.
All right. Now, that
My-
starter.
A million.
Now,
gold.
for your entree, we have baked chicken, rotisserie rabbit, and a pan-fried turkey tonight.
Oh. Ooh.
The rabbit.
The rabbit.
There might be though.
I will take the turkey.
Pan-fried
You
turkey.
fool.
And now we also have, with our entrees, a soup or a salad. Our soup today is a scallop chowder. And our salad is the Romanian, whatever the equivalent to Romanian salad is in this place.
It's a
It is
romaine.
that.
It's a romaine chef salad with chopped eggs, fresh from the farm, and a carrots, tomato, and a slight ranch dressing.
No, it's romaine leaves tossed with olives.
You know what? I'll just go. by myself.
It's really boring.
So I'll have both.
Soup.
Both.
Both is good. They're scallops.
he's really
they're not
going
scallops.
hard.
Damn it. They're scallops. Damn it!
So,
They are both.
Stop. They're scallops.
takes your order off to the kitchen and comes back a few minutes later with 2 bottles of Crimson Aboleth wine and glasses.
Are we sitting by like a window at all?
Yeah, they would probably give you. Actually, no, they would probably give you a more private seating, a much better seat since it's kind of empty right now.
Can I
Tyler,
see
I don't know why you want to die on this hill.
anything outside?
What?
Yeah, there's definitely windows that look into this area. If you look outside, you'd probably just see a relatively busy street with occasionally horses and wagons go by, mostly occasional nobles walking about. But on the other side, it's nothing more than a plain stone wall of the castle.
Does any parts of that castle wall look weak?
From what you could see from this small window of this restaurant, no. Seems relatively
Alright.
solid.
Tobadil, I don't see any weak points on this wall of this castle.
Noted.
Okay.
Why don't you take one of those bottles and save it for your friend?
Yeah, that's the plan. Can we open up the other one though?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Why?
Cool.
Why?
Oh, thank you.
It's a sort of rough, tart tasting wine.
Do you want to drink the entire thing?
It's like, are you single gulping it, or
Does it taste like waffles?
I will
I'm just wondering, is it waffle wine?
I don't really have etiquette, so White Badill's over here like being very proper wine taste look, and like I'm guessing that's what he's doing, right?
Yeah, I'm swirling the wine and taking my time with it.
I would like to stick my thumb onto the top of the bottle and then just take giant gulps. And
It's a scallop, you cunt.
I would see him do this and be like, that's not how you drink this. You pour it in your glass.
Fucking cunt, don't you dare
you swirl it, and then you kind of like, you sip it and let it like build the palate.
Of course, it probably would taste better that way.
The first bottle did come in a decanter as well, not in a bottle.
Oh, okay. I will pour it into a glass, and then I will gulp the entire glass down.
Roll a con save. You're fairly young. You don't have a lot of drinking experience.
Oh, hold on, Loomis, I swear to God, you motherfucker.
Yeah, no, he's fine.
Gosh.
He's...
It's a scallop, not a fucking scallop.
It's not
No, this is
terrible.
the wine.
I know, but I'm having an argument. Never mind. I'll stop. I'm sorry.
So,
Yes.
That argument can be saved for later, Tyler.
I will
Post podcast.
I will-
Yeah.
Loomis later. Okay.
How much of that wine is left
I don't
after
care.
our 2 glasses?
The bottle probably can do about 10 cups total.
Okay.
Damn, son.
I've had like 3.
I'll go for more.
All right.
Yeah.
I would like to say that Badill's like barely starting to pour his second glass as Kyle's.
Oh my God, you guys are already second glass in. You haven't even gotten the starter. Your starters come.
Kyle's like 6 glasses deep.
Please, server,
Loaded
please.
potato skins, a platter of potato skins blended with herbs and light meats mixed within it. Your red peppers that you order have some sour cream, light spices, and herbs within it as well. There's some cheese in them as well. After that, a little while later, your entrees. Starters come, then I'm terrible at restaurant etiquette. The thing before your other thing
Appetizer.
comes. That
Appetizer.
word.
I will like to take the red pepper with sour cream and kind of dip it in my wine, and then try to eat it. And
This is Badill's reaction right here.
I'm just gonna be,
Your wine privileges are removed.
I don't really understand the hype, Badill. I'm gonna be honest with you. It doesn't really go with much of anything.
Mm-hmm. Kyle, it's a beverage, not a dip.
What's the difference? You don't just eat them together? I thought. Why would they give it to us together if we don't eat it? I don't understand.
No, not necessarily. Usually, you eat your food and then you kind of wash it down with your beverage.
So is it okay? All right. And I take 2 more of those peppers, kind of just like shove them in my mouth and mash with my mouth open, and then down another glass of wine. I'm like, okay,
Roll another con save.
I can understand the taste now, I think.
I'm glad you're getting it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're doing all right.
So, okay.
How many cups have you had at this point, Kyle?
We're supposed to be keeping count?
What?
I mean, I'm like at 2. So
Generally, there's like 4 in a bottle for wine.
These are big bottles.
I'm probably at about 4 now. I'm going with my 5th glass.
the DM's trick of when someone brings out facts and you're like, this is a big one, though.
This is a different bottle.
I mean, he's not wrong.
Not
They
the
do have
bottle you're
large
looking
bottles of
for.
wine. Usually the larger ones hold like 6.
It's usually Riunito Lambrusco.
Hey, hold on. I couldn't hear what Badil said. What was Badil saying?
I was saying I'm gonna order another bottle because you seem to really like this wine. So.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. I think Vander had something going there. It's not too bad. It doesn't really mix well with, peppers, but it's going pretty good.
Excuse me, waiter.
Yes.
Can we get another bottle, please?
Of course.
Thank you.
We have one more bottle. Well, the bottle you're ordering, and then another bottle in stock. Would you like to order that one as well?
I'm sorry.
You guys seem to enjoy it.
So we've bought 2 bottles already, and
yes, and you'll be purchasing a third, and we have a 4th left.
Amen. Amen.
Would you just like to
Bring
order?
them all.
Oh, will do.
I would like to.
So as he brings
money.
the other 2 bottles of wine, he will also bring your appetizers, your salads and soups.
Smoked bison penis? Is that what? Okay.
Yeah. The salad's relatively plain. It does have a light olive oil dressing on it, but it's mostly just romaine leaves and olive with some olive oil on top of it. It's not the greatest thing ever. The scallop soup is a nice chowder with scallops.
Scallops.
Look up Tyler.
I will argue this till the day I die.
Grains in it, almost making it kind of like a gumbo-ish, actually.
That's what I'm talking about. Hell yeah.
Full of has some rice and bits of other pieces in it.
God bless America.
The scallop soup is delicious.
Yeah, I would like to pick up the bowl of the scallop soup and kind of imitate Badil, how he was mixing with his wine glass. And I would like to do that with my bowl, and then start to drink it.
God bless it.
The bowl, like holding the bowl up in my hand.
I'm gonna push the bowl down slowly, and then be like, "Kyle, we eat with the spoon."
But
you uncultured fuck.
But we were just doing.
I'll beat myself.
We just did this with the wine. They're both liquids. They're
Amen.
both.
Amen.
Yes, they're both liquids, but this one was weird. We eat it with a spoon.
Amen. No,
Is that why there's chunks?
Yeah, you pick it with the spoon.
So once I
watch Kyle.
Kyle, I'm in a culture. Stop.
Now you try.
Wouldn't it just be easier to do it with my hand and then I scoop it? And
there is an assortment of 4 spoons on the table as well, all varying in sizes and shapes.
You're talking to the man who tried to steal work. You're talking to the man who didn't understand.
I would like to show Badil that it's easier to use my hand, and I will scoop the soup up, the chunks of the bowl with my hand.
Amen.
And then
God bless
my hand. Like, is this not easier
with your
to do?
massive leonine hand?
Yeah.
You more or less fill the entire bowl with it.
Yeah, and I'm trying to pull out all the meat and stuff out of it.
A little, 16-ounce fancy restaurant bowl.
Size.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Then I'll try to use one finger and claw out the meat, and then just.
Yeah, you do that, and chowder goes everywhere upon the table, and you just see. You just see the host. Oh.
Yeah, this is like when you take your 5-year-old to the really expensive place and he just throws crap everywhere.
I think it's correct.
And I would like to just bite it off my finger and be like, "Is this not easier?"
Look, I made a mess.
Oh, don't worry about that. And I start licking up the chowder off the table.
Don't worry, guys. It's in the meme chat. Don't worry.
The more I'll go.
It's in the meme chat. Don't worry about it.
Look.
It's in the meme chat.
Shh. Tyler, shh.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Kyle Badil.
Yeah, so I start licking the chowder off
Do
the table.
we have napkins?
Yeah, as Kyle is with his massive leonine tongue. Rough tongue licking against the table. You also start to see some scratches occur to the finish of the table.
Oh my god.
There
is
lion fur everywhere as Gavin comes up and goes, are you guys, I'm sorry, are you having issues? Can I help you with anything?
Yes, I would like to order another bowl of that, you said soup? Soup!
I'm sorry for him.
Would you, I'll bring a few more napkins by handkerchiefs.
Thank you.
What is a handkerchief, Badil?
This is a handkerchief, Kyle.
Isn't that a napkin?
It's the same thing.
Why would you call it something different?
More or less.
Jesus.
This is the best scene.
I love this more than I should.
This is life.
Is it? And is there anybody else in this restaurant like eating?
I hope not.
Right now, no, but yeah, at this
Can I
moment,
walk
no.
into the restaurant?
You guys are still doing everything else.
This is while we're
Yes,
buying.
this is while
Okay.
you guys were doing all that stuff.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna.
I'm gonna
Okay.
take my napkins and start cleaning the table a little bit. And
Another order of the scallop chowder occurs, but he brings it in a cup for the lion to drink.
now you may drink it. You put it in a cup.
He does come with, as well, the pan-fried turkey and the rabbit. The pan-fried turkey is strips of turkey alongside some rice. And the rabbit is almost like rabbit haunches, two of its legs, served with a side of mashed potatoes.
Awesome.
Damn, son.
I will pick up my knife and fork and be like, Kyle, these are the next two utensils you use for this course.
I would like to pick up the fork and then extract one of my claws out of my finger. Like, I think mine is sharper.
How many forks are there on the table?
Enough to be confusing.
Yeah.
I'll pick up the tiniest fork there. And then I'll pick up and I'll put extract my claw out of one of my fingers.
Kyle, please, just follow the leader. You know the game. Follow the leader.
You asked me.
No, I don't think I.
Chatty's never played Follow the Leader with you, huh?
We didn't really get a lot of bonding time.
No.
He had like a day.
I think I had 3 days.
Bodying time.
Okay. I retract my claw
Follow
and I pick up.
Okay.
I believe the same tool that he's holding in his hand.
Mimic me. Okay.
Okay, I have it.
Knife.
Yes.
Fork. Not small fork.
No,
medium-sized fork.
I slowly put it down and just slowly hold my hand over each fork until he says go.
These two utensils.
Okay, I got it.
Then you take and now you try. And I swear to God, if you do anything that I do not like, I'm smacking you with this fork.
Okay, and when I go to cut my turkey, I would like to snap the fork by putting too much pressure.
Roll a strength check.
Oh, got him. Damn it, here we go.
DC. Yeah.
Wait, what?
It's a low DC. He's a strong boy, and this is a very dainty fork.
Understandable.
Still don't you bend it pretty heavily. This beautifully crafted, mirror polished to an end silver fork.
telling you, the claws would have been easier.
Oh my goodness. Why did I get stuck with you again?
We're, and I would like to say out loud, we're supposed to be spotting for weaknesses in the.
I'll cover his mouth.
Okay.
Kyle.
This is how we eat. This is how you're supposed to eat the food too.
We don't mention the thing that you almost mentioned, remember?
Why not?
What?
Because, Kyle, it's a secret. We keep secrets. Secret.
Okay. Alright. And now I would like to try to, like, because there was rice in the soup, right? I would like to try to eat the, like, drink the rice that's now on the plate.
What? You know what? Sure. Are you rolling for this shit, or you just? Never mind. I'll be quiet. I'm done.
He's just being a problem causer.
No, just be quiet. I'm done.
I feel like at this point, Badil's just gonna be like, "Fuck it."
So you finished the turkey, and now you
like
have
to,
the plate up, trying to pour it into your
Gullet.
snout.
Yeah, exactly. Pretty much.
And
then I will like
have a lion
into a
head.
taco shape.
I'm glad the DM understands you. Jesus
And
Christ.
now I would like to what is it called? Take the extra napkin or handkerchief, and I would like to place it down below my plate, and then put the plate back down.
What? Okay, you know what? Never mind. I gotta go take a piss. Damn it.
And I would like to drink some more wine.
Seeing this absolute mess of a table right now, perfectly clean and understandable on one side, and just destroyed on the other half.
There's scratches, slobber, fucking teeth marks.
Gavin returns and goes, would you guys like dessert?
Absolutely, brother man. I've heard it before, but don't worry. I would like a dessert at a reasonable price.
We have a chocolate mousse cake, a ice cream, and served in small, they're kind of served in small balls with a light breading around them, much like a cakey breading or like a pie breading. And we also have a cheesecake.
Telling me these bitches got mochi?
Do you by chance have
Kind of like
waffles?
mochi. And he looks at his pocket watch. We do have a breakfast for those who rent out a room here, and we are more than capable of doing a dessert waffle. Yes, we can also do a dessert crepe as well.
So there's no waffles right now.
We could do waffles.
I
It's
would
not
like to get
normally part of our lunch
some-
menu.
I would like to take a waffle, and then, you said the ball things. I would like to take those balls and then sandwich it with another waffle.
Can you make him a waffle ice cream sandwich, please?
What?
That's not. I didn't say sandwich. I just wanted a waffle, balls, and another waffle.
Kyle, God, fuck. Go with it.
Yes.
Welcome to Session 20, where we play D&D.
Dude, this is one of the greatest sessions ever.
We
Wait, I just got back. What?
I don't want Kyle to ever die. I want him to stay just like this.
Kyle is never going away.
I just came back. What happened? What happened?
Just go watch the VOD.
There's only been 13 rolls this.
2 people and one is rolling.
We could do that, definitely.
Yes, I would love that.
Thank you.
As well, since we're getting near the end of your meal, if you are travelers, as I assume, would you?
How did you know?
Shh, Kyle.
We do offer rooms for service.
How much are your rooms?
30 gold a night.
I have a few compatriots with me. Maybe let me ask them. And
We have 4 suites in total. Each one comes with 2 rooms, private bathrooms, wardrobes, and a assistant to procure things that you may need. And do involve 1 free meal a day.
So, with these assistants, people don't get mad at you for trying to,
Get enough hormones?
you get them to work for you.
I'm sorry.
If you require any cleaning of the house, of the room, yes. If you require anything procured from a local stop or store, they can definitely do that. Yes.
Oh, cool.
If you need to talk to your compatriots, you can always come back. Though these rooms do tend to sell out later in the evening. I'll be back. Would you like anything, Badil?
oh, he said my name. That's right. No, I'm good.
Okay. Comes back a few minutes later with a waffle ice cream sandwich.
Oh, this is great. All right, and I take it and I just start munching on that thing.
I'm gonna ask for the check.
Okay. The check comes back. It goes, all right, so I have 4 bottles of wine, the starters, the entrees, the appetizers, the damage to utensils, the damage to the table, the cleaning fees. This is going to cost about 200 gold pieces.
As he's saying this, I would like to pour the wine on top of the sandwich and then bite into it and be like, pointing my finger at Gavin and be like, you gotta try this, dude. Here. And I push it towards his face. The soggy waffle ice cream sandwich. And I'm like, please, this is something.
This is life.
What the fuck?
Revolutionary.
But Dale's just gonna pull out all the money he has and to the guy and say, that should cover your also annoyance fee. And I'm giving the guy 272 gold.
Okay. Amen. Yeah, tip.
Yeah.
Like, Gavin, please.
Thank you.
Please just take a bite, sir.
I will have to respectively decline that.
Kyle, can you food, please?
All right, and then I start licking the top waffle, like kind of like tearing it up with my tongue, and then I start just like barbarically taking both hands and cleaving it into my mouth. Like the sandwich is in bits now.
There's just it's like when a little kid eats like a powdered donut.
And there's powder
like,
everywhere. Yeah,
everywhere,
all across his mouth, just ice cream and
chocolate.
Red wine. And chocolate.
And I would like to
as it drips from like his mane.
As I finish
the
as I finish
He's gonna
the
be so sick.
as I finish the sandwich, I would like to pick up a napkin, look at Badil, kind of like lower my head and like wink at him, and then take the napkin and then start dapping it on my face instead of like smearing it. Like, yes, I would say this meal was delightful, and then put the napkin down.
What the fuck?
Doesn't get a speck off of his face. Roll another con save.
Alright.
Do you want me to roll con saves? Because once you start really, I just start to kind of.
Okay, yeah, roll a con save too. God,
Jesus Christ!
If you start going like ham, if you hit like a third cup, 100%. All right, Badil's drunk.
Yeah.
I would like to.
Kyle is not.
I would like to. How much is left in the pitcher or whatever?
Yeah, Kyle drank like a bottle and a half by himself. It's all over. He's using it as a sauce. There's still one bottle good, but the other 3 bottles. That's a problem.
So we dug into it. I would like to finish off whatever is left.
Okay, roll another con save.
Jesus.
So, you have a +7 to your con, dude.
Yes, I do.
Yeah, still good. Yeah.
I'll be like, I'll look at Badil, put my hand on his shoulder, and be like, "This was great. I really enjoyed this."
Kyle, buddy, I'm gonna need you to help me walk here.
So,
okay. Like,
you guys...
why do you need help walking?
Kyle, just help a brother out.
Are we fighting people here now? Like, are we doing are we planning like a diversion or something?
Second thought, I'll just use my stick.
So we're not.
To be fair, all
we're
Kyle
not
has
fighting.
known is pretty much fighting. It's all we've pretty much done.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, because whenever people are injured, I would like try to help them move them.
So
we're not fighting anything, Badil.
Nope.
I mean, rot. As we would get to the door, I would like to look around outside and be like, "Yeah, that wall looks pretty impenetrable. I'm not gonna lie."
So you guys
We're not laying siege to the castle.
with the drunken Badil
Yeah.
and a food-covered, chowder-covered, ice cream, chocolate, and wine-covered Kyle. You
And I
guys
still
start
got
making
plate
your way-
armor and everything strapped to me.
You guys start making your way more towards the courtyard, in which, leaving from the magic shop, you guys would meet the rest of your party.
Badil is walking wavy.
And I'm just like,
I go over to Badil and just help him walk and steady himself.
kind of like just trotting around.
Looks like you had a lot of fun with Kyle.
Please don't ever leave me alone with Kyle again.
Like
Someone owes me 200 gold.
wait.
I only have 11 now, so.
Did y'all just hear that thunder?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
For rent, the 30 gold.
I guess we head back to In Her Queen's Majesty.
I would like to run up to Loomis before we do that. Be like,
Someone catch him. Clean him up.
so listen, Loomis, there's this place. They actually have open wine. Here's a bottle, and I show him the bottle. I'm like, this stuff's pretty good. I am not gonna lie.
Kyle, don't open that one.
I won't. It's a little weird when you try to like mix it with like put it on top of things like dipping. Weird.
Yeah.
But when you pour it onto like waffles, no, that's something different.
I couldn't explain to him. I tried. Trust me.
It's phenomenal. The waiter Gavin, he just would not listen. But
Kyle,
yes,
it's a beverage.
yes, and
He drank soup out of the bowl.
Yes, I know. I understand what beverage is. Like
Kyle, soup is not. Well, you don't drink the soup until you're done with everything in the soup.
I did. I drank it.
He used his hands.
Kyle, you don't. Kyle,
I would like to I would have liked to pull out, like I took the bent fork with me. I would like to pull out the fork and be like, he said use this. But this, and then I extract one of my claws. Like this was so much easier and faster.
How much does it cost to send him to fucking
Kyle,
training?
Kyle, you don't understand. You gotta. So there's a lot of people, right, that think that there is a certain way to do it.
Oh, but there was nobody there.
Yes, but you had a waiter, no?
Yeah, Gavin. He was cool. He was kind of.
Yeah, but cool. Now he thinks you're uncivilized.
Mm-hmm. What do you mean? I cleaned myself up afterwards.
Jesus.
Not very well.
About that, bud?
Not at all, buddy.
Loomis is greatest fucking shower.
I will say he did try.
A napkin.
What is civilization?
Oh yeah. By the way, Loomis, this wall is pretty strong. On the.
I'll whisper to Manea's ear. By the way, they know I'm Badil, and he's mentioned we were trying to find a weakness at the wall. And I'm just gonna rest my head on her shoulder.
Oh, Lord. I like to look at Loomis and be like, the wall here, I didn't see any weak points in it while I was eating.
Kyle.
Yes.
Quieter.
Okay. I didn't find any weak points.
I told you that's secret. Shh.
But Loomis knows the secret.
Oh, the dragons. Balls are blazing.
Okay, let's go get some rooms.
But
water.
I know just the place. It's this place called the Majesty's Grace.
How about the Queen's Pantry?
They have rooms there. I think he said.
Cold. What about the Queen's Pantaloons? I believe that.
I heard Badil mumble something about 30 gold per night.
Yeah, that was the price. That was the price.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go there.
Okay.
I look at Angus and be like, Angus, what's your race?
What are you? What's my race?
What are you?
You drunk motherfucker! Listen here.
He's not drunk. He's not drunk.
What? He's not?
No.
His lowest roll on the con save was a 15.
Hold on. I am damn it. I say we've been traveling this fucking I'm a stout halfling, damn it.
Stout okay.
Wait. Hey, hold on, Kyle. I had this alcohol you might want to try.
I leaned down, or actually, no, Kyle's taller than me. Mm-hmm. I lean over to Kyle, and I'm like, ask him what he's half of.
I would like to look at Angus and be like, just kind of like twist my head a little bit, and then lean in. What are you half of?
Okay, motherfucker. I mean, hey, buddy. I am half dwarf, half halfling. Buddy, let me just tell you.
Wait a minute, that math doesn't add up.
I look at Lucas and back down at Angus. Wait. So half. What's the other half of half? What's the?
Actually, buddy, I want to let you try this alcohol real quick. Here, I hold up Grandmama's brew in a fucking glass. Here, buddy, try this out. I don't think you'll be able to handle it though, because you're a pussy.
You see my eyes widen as I ask for a shot.
Is this made from elves?
Maybe. It depends on whether you'll drink it or not.
Give me a shot.
Okay.
It's made from dwarves, which is arguably better.
Made from dwarves.
Yeah, made from. It's like the Krabby Patty secret formula. Yeah,
I would like to take a drink of it.
Roll a con save as you take a quick...
A very high con save, damn it.
Yeah.
Fucking dumbass.
Pretty much after the 25, it was anything underneath the 20 will get him drunk, and then he rolled a 21. You take this sip, and you just feel this instant punch in the back of your throat. This pure fucking like you just drink rubbing alcohol sort of.
I would like to take the glass that was in my hand, and I would slam it on the ground, and I'd be like, "That, that, no, I don't like that. That's not."
You feel
some
the
good shit right
there, burning down your throat into your gullet.
Why don't you try breathing fire?
As I take another drink after him, I'm like, damn, son. I was like, damn, son, what, you can't handle that good shit?
I'm gonna look at Angus and be like, I want a glass.
Oh, Badil. Of course, my brother.
You give him a shot, but not me.
Don't.
Valgori, you were well endowed in the thunderous art of alcohol.
No, I just want a shot, damn it.
So,
all right, I throw her a shot. Damn it!
You start passing alcohol around
Oh,
the
no.
noble courtyard.
I would like to
Being loud and being drunk in general.
Hell
A
yeah.
handful of guards start to approach from different
I would like
directions.
to.
Hold on, guys.
I would like to
lean
lean down to
I
Angus.
stand between them and the party.
I would like to lean down to Angus and be like, "Listen, man, I don't think this is good to give to people here. It doesn't taste good at all. It just hurts."
You shut your whore mouth. I
This
crawl
is not
between Mo's
what
legs,
nobles want.
and I get in front of him.
I lean over and I say to Rot that we're gonna, Badil Rot, that we're gonna be so fucked.
Hello, fellow patrons of.
I understand now, Bill, why you're dizzy or you can't walk straight.
I'm gonna look at the cup that I just got from Angus and be like, to being fucked.
Okay. Yeah,
I would like to start using my rifle as my walking stick.
Oh my
So
god.
anyway,
I'm just gonna try to
The guards
completely
approaching.
copy Badil.
Oh my god. Go.
go ahead, sweet.
We can't have you guys be getting. I know you're new to this city, and I don't know the culture of where y'all are from.
Kind of go cross-eyed. What told you that?
Please don't listen.
But
to him.
we
he's a
cannot
special-
accept people getting inebriated.
We're headed to the inn.
Inebriated is a fine term. I
We're headed to the castle!
no! Please don't pay any attention to
Hold
me.
my rifle into the air.
This Leonin right here, he's a special case.
I grab Kyle and we start heading to the inn.
Thank you, sir.
I speak up and apologize for my compatriots' actions and tell them that we're escorting them to get some sleep and to sleep this all off.
And
it
as
was a
my
big
compatriot
misunderstanding,
said,
and I apologize.
As my compatriot said, that yes, that is what we were trying to do. It seems our boy cannot handle his liquor, as you know. I'm sure, as you know, as God.
I walk off with Badil following Loomis and Kyle.
Some people cannot handle their alcohol per se. Some of them are of weak stomachs, as we say, and I give them a little elbow nudge, like, I get it.
I talk to Loomis as we're walking. I'm like, so Badil taught me how to eat. Kind of like,
Can I shoot him in the back of the head?
like bobbing my head up and down, trying to like keep myself up. Like, so now, when will he teach me about his god?
Anyway, so Rot.
I don't know if you want to know about his god.
But the last god seemed pretty cool.
His god's not cool.
Why?
So anyway, Rod is drunk.
What's the difference?
Kyle is drunk.
His
Rod
god's
is
mean.
So as you guys are making your way down back to the tavern that you just came from for lunch. See already, lunch. It's 3:30 right now in the
I
afternoon.
really feel guard. I really feel guard in the middle of the fucking afternoon. For all asses.
This is
And
the
they're
middle-
just wasted in the middle of the Nobles
they're
Court.
drunk in the middle of the Nobles Quarter in the
Mid-afternoon.
garden that's literally like a few hundred feet from the castle walls.
I would
Like if the queen
At
was in
3:30.
the right room, she could just be like looking down and being like, "Who the fuck are these chuckle fucks?"
I would like to. I would like to point towards Gavin and be like, Gavin.
No, you were being
Another bottle.
You see them?
You were being taken away.
You see someone loading up the table that you guys were eating on into what seems to be a wagon for repairs, as you ruined the finish on it by spilling food and wine all over it, stained the finish, and is heavily scratched by the rough tongue of the Leonin.
Are the guards with us?
The guards are not escorting you, but they seem to have been following you at a distance.
I beckon one over.
Oh, I thought I was talking with him. Okay.
Very awkwardly, the one that was originally talking to you does come towards you guys and goes, "Yes."
I feel bad about what my friend did to this establishment's table. Is it okay?
I already paid for it. He already paid for it.
Oh, you did? I was going to ask if I could use magic to fix it, but
why are they taking away my table?
Because you broke it.
It's not broken. It's still
okay. Your boy Angus Thundor cuts in front of everybody and says, "Sirs, I'm so sorry to take away from your very important duty." This doesn't happen to be the same guard that I talked to earlier, does it?
This is the guard that approached you guys, but this is not the one at the wall or the extremely happy one that had a date earlier tonight.
Oh, I would like
brother man, I say brother man. Listen, my compatriots, they are of different lands and of different customs. They do not understand the common concepts.
This is why we are so careful about you guys and are keeping an eye on you.
But what is compatriot?
You talk too much, Angus. Here's 50 gold. Have a good night. And I shove 50 gold into the guard's hands.
I point at Loomis and say, "Hey man, does that work? You serious?"
He pockets the gold and goes, "Have a good afternoon."
Son of a bitch! I say loudly.
He doesn't walk away though. He's just standing there still.
And we head inside.
I like to point finger guns at the guard.
Please ignore him. Please ignore it. Loomis, I can't believe that fucking worked. Are you serious? Holy shit!
Do I say I have a way with words?
Do I see the very happy guard that I talked to earlier in the area, the building that we were in?
Hey, you stuck in Mad Wiener, dog.
No. Okay.
The guards are still standing outside the restaurant watching.
Do I see this Gavin dude? Do I see this Gavin dude?
Yes, he was helping managing the people who are loading the table up.
Nice.
And he goes,
"What are we?"
I see you found your compatriots.
Yes, I'm very sorry for whatever mess occurred. We would like. I was told you have 4 suites?
Yes, 4 suites, each containing 2 individual bedrooms on it, a living space. Each room has its own private bath and wash.
I throw up.
I would like all of them. And I hand him 200 gold. And I say that the extra is for that mess that he just did.
See, it's very much like when your cat, like your house cat, throws up, where like you get hear, you know it's gonna happen like 5 minutes beforehand. Because the Leonin just starts making weird like noises, and then it's like, "Oh, the carpet."
Says Kyle pukes Badil.
I kind of push him away so it doesn't land on me too much, at least.
I try to catch him and direct him out the door.
You guys effectively went into like an Olive Garden and got shit-faced, by the way.
This isn't an Olive Garden. This is like a Michelin star restaurant.
Oh no!
I did totally fine in the restaurant.
This is like walking into like Hell's Kitchen, like a Gordon Ramsay restaurant or something like that.
I got drunk outside the restaurant, okay? I got drunk outside of the restaurant.
Where they are like, "Hey, you need like a 3-piece suit to enter." sort of place.
And I'm wearing plate armor.
Anyway, I toss him 200 gold pieces and say, I'd like all of your sweets.
He reluctantly accepts because you gave a lot of money up front. And they're still going to nickel and dime you for anything that goes wrong.
Yeah, I tell him the extra 70 is for those two. Causing problems.
I point at Badil and go,
you guys move around to your whichever suites that you guys select as your own and share with whoever else.
Me and
How many?
take one.
Me and Badil will take one.
Okay.
I would like to sit there for a second in the corner because I'm imagining that's where he was going to try to put me. And then I get up and go, assistant, and start searching the room for an assistant.
There is a small bell within the center living space of the room. There is they're also designed similarly. There is a couch with some light sitting chairs around, all beautifully and artistically designed. Not too comfortable, but they look gorgeous. Sitting in the middle of the sort of coffee table there sits a very delicate bell.
I immediately grab Kyle when I see him go for the bell, and I walk him to his room and put him in bed and say, I will find the assistant.
I need to make reservations for morning.
I will take care of it, Kyle.
They say they're only reservation people.
Jesus Christ.
So I need to make reservations.
I will take care of it, Kyle.
As you guys assort yourself
you gotta remember,
into the rooms, pass out.
Eight of us.
We will call the session here.
So then your boy Angus pops out of nowhere and says, hey, hey, hey.
For those of on the stream,
as soon as I walk in, strip.
I appreciate you guys watching. I hope you guys will join us next session.
Wait, did I get my assless chaps?
They have to be made.
Yeah, you placed an order.
You better be on that shit.
So
I'm sorry.
Thank you so much for joining.
I got the assless chaps, dog.